with Mary Royal one more time, doing another interview with her talented young son. I don't know who's young anymore.
Who said he's talented?
In the house.
Oh, I'm Mary Royal, I'm your mother. Hi.
What you do currently, anything about yourself that's interesting.
Okay, I'm Mary Royal, I'm Mark Royal's mother. He is the director or videographer of this little bit of video, and I guess I'm his guinea pig. I live in Mount Pearl. I grew up in St. John's, and hi, I'm Mary Royal, I'm Mark's mom. Hi, I'm Mary Royal, I'm Mark's mom. Look at Mark's dad. I'm Mark's mom.
Camera one, roll it. Camera two, roll it. Audio rolling. Okay, we're back again for camera one, rolling. Camera two, rolling. Audio rolling. Action.
1, 2, 3.
We're going to just go through another practice interview, but I'm going to try it a little bit different. Just going to ask a couple of specific questions this time. But as always, please start off with a little introduction, who you are, where you're from, where you live, and something interesting about yourself.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm Mary Royal. I was born in St. John's, Newfoundland. Went to high school at Holy Heart of Mary Regional High School, and then on to Memorial University, where I got a degree, a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. And now I live in Mount Pearl, where I've been in this house for 45 years, and where we raised our family. Mark was, of course, one of the family.
Who's Mark?
You. My son.
You said you graduated from Memorial University. When did you graduate?
2015.
Oh, so you started school late, did you?
No, I didn't. I went to Memorial University in 1969 when I was 17 years old, and it took me 45 years to get my degree, right? So, proud of myself, I did it.
Yeah, good for you. Congratulations. So, what I'd like to do today is talk a little bit about Newfoundland, your experience here in Newfoundland, and go over a couple of different eras of your life and just sort of see what you can tell me about growing up, about raising a family, and now with grandkids. So for yourself, I'm going to take you back to your childhood. Tell me a nice memory that you have of your childhood, about something that, like an outing that you went on, or something you did with friends, or like a specific event.
I don't know. When I was probably 5 or 6 years old, I was only a little girl. There was a store close to our house, and there was a nun doll in the window, and I wanted the nun doll for Christmas, but I didn't think I was going to get it, right? And anyway, Christmas came, and I got my nun doll. I was happy as could be. And when I got a bit older, I found out that my mother went down and laid away the nun doll, and my father had gone down and laid away the nun doll too. So we actually had 2 nun dolls for Christmas, right? So anyway, I thought that was, I wanted the nun doll, I got it, and anyway, I found out afterwards that I almost had 2, right?
You say nun doll?
A sister, a religious sister. Yeah.
So that was when you were really young. Did anything like that happen when you got older? Whether it was a present or, like I said, an outing or anything. Did you do anything in your teen years? Just something that really stands out, that gives you a warm feeling.
I can't say. I mean, I didn't have. We grew up early, grew up hard, and I was working when I was 13 or 14, and
Tell me about working. I know you worked at Bowering's downtown, right? Is that your first job?
No, my first job was at a little confectionery store. I lived right next door to the little store, and actually Mrs. Skinner ran the store, and she asked me one day if I wanted to work for her. I was only about 13, so my first job I didn't even have to apply for.
What did you do at the store?
It was a little confectionery store, so I served on the counter, and people, we had everything. So people came in and bought potatoes, and they bought bologna and stuff like that. So I cut bologna and cut boiled ham, and I put 5 pounds of potatoes in a bag and served people when they came in and things like that, right?
About 13 years old, do you remember what you got paid?
I don't, probably 80 or 85 cents an hour, I guess. I don't know, it wasn't a lot, right?
So you're 13 when that happened. And I mentioned Bowerings. How old were you when you...
I went down to Bowerings when I was about 15 or 16, and I worked there till, I was probably in second year university. And when I started, I can't remember what I worked, if I earned the same amount all the time, but I remember when I started down at Bowerings, I was making $1.25 an hour, and we were the best paid on Water Street. A couple other stores paid 85 cents or $1.10 or something. We actually got $1.25 per hour.
Okay. And Bowerings was a department store, right?
Yeah, but I worked. They had a little supermarket down in the basement, so I worked in the grocery department.
Okay, you had the experience cutting meat and everything at
No, I worked when I first went down to Barnes. I was on the cash, and we check people in. But for the last 2 years or so that I was there, I worked in the meat room. So I actually packaged up minced meat and whatever they call it, the roasts and the steaks and things like that. And then I had to wrap them and price them and put them out in the case and stuff like that. So I did that for a couple of years.
Okay, so this is a little bit about when you were younger, when you were really young, and when you were a little bit older. I want to skip ahead now. You're married and you're living in Mount Pearl. Do you have any specific memories of raising young children here in Mount Pearl that you can tell me about?
Well,
yeah, take your time. Don't rush.
Yeah. Well, I had 4 children, and the 4 children were all completely different, right? But they all turned out well. They're all educated now and married and got kids and families, or they're doing, got careers. So we did something right, or they did something right, I guess. I don't know. Well, I've never lived anywhere except Newfoundland. I was born and raised in St. John's. Lived there till I was 21 years old, and when I got married, and then we moved to Mount Pearl. So we've been in Mount Pearl ever since, Mount Pearl, Newfoundland, and now we've lived in this particular house in Mount Pearl. We were here 45 years on December 10th of 2021. And Newfoundland it's not like other places. It's not fast. It doesn't, you don't move too fast. And we seem to do fine. I think everybody is a little bit happy here. And one thing about Newfoundland, if you're from Newfoundland, you're from Newfoundland. You can go wherever you want. You can go away. You can stay away for years. But there's something about Newfoundland that just draws you back. Even when we go on a vacation, we can't wait to get home. And this is home, right? That's about it.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
Not right now, unless you could ask me a question to answer. I can't think of anything.
Okay. Well, that's good. I asked a lot of questions, and that was awesome. So thank you very much, Mother. I really appreciate it, and I'll get you back in the chair again in a couple of days, I'm sure.
I hope not. Done?
Done. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, thank God.